Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play. This is going to be Wind Waker, Zelda. It's going to be the HD version, the sort of Wii U remaster that came along. Could even call it a remake because they made it look quite different and is a lot better. It's by far the better version. Like, the GameCube version doesn't hold a candle up to it, even though I do prefer the GameCube controller and all that. I'm going to be using the Wii U Pro... Was it Pro? I guess it must be the Pro controller. I don't say it on the controller. But yeah, I'm going to be using that instead of the touchpad so that you can see everything and all that sort of stuff. So let's head on in a bit and see what we've got. Right, okay, so we get the choice of Pro controller there. I normally use the gamepad because you get all the inventory and the map and stuff on the gamepad. And it's very convenient, like with 3DS Zelda games, they do the same sort of thing. But we're going to be using the controller, and I think it's the first time I've ever used the controller. How have I got... Ah, right, alright, that's the finished one. Once you finish the game, it turns into like a New Game Plus thing and it looks a little bit different. That's why it's yellow and got the Triforce next to it. And there are a couple of perks to that. We'll get into that at one point. So let's get going. New game. Right, so I am going to be going for... Oh, I've got to use D-pad. Odd. I am going to be going for... enter a name. No, I'm a traditionalist. I am. So... I can't remember how to do caps lock without... maybe you have to come down here. I don't know. Anyways. Back one. I'm going to be traditionalist and go for Link. It's just gotta be here, right? I always do it in all games. I have to keep them default. Right, so we've got normal mode by there. You can actually change to hard mode. As it says by there, double damage, won't be given recovery hearts at any point. So you just gotta... You've got to trust on potions and things like that to recover your health. And I think you probably get restored when you get a heart container and things like that as well. We're not going to be doing that. We'll just... we'll stick with normal mode. I think in the GameCube version, you got a hard mode once you beat the game. Or did you get a hard mode at all? Something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to get going. I'm going to leave the opening cutscene and stuff for you to enjoy. So I'm going to crank up the volume. I'll see you in a bit. I knew you'd be here. This is my favourite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the girls, I call it Owl's Lookout, because that's Owl. That's our sister. Our Rinky Dink. Do you remember what day it is today? Still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Ah, big brother, it's your birthday. What do I get? That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Yeah. So, welcome to Outset Island. It's a stunning place. I really love it. Like, really love it. So you can let go, but it'll get hurt. Go for it. We didn't get hurt. Oh, nice. You normally do. So let's get exploring a bit. I don't want to do too much quite yet. Let's get a plot going a little bit, I think. Remember, well, I say remember, there's so much to do around here. So much to do. It's like a tutorial sort of area. You get little tutorial bits where you can jump over and get the rupees over there. We'll be doing that in a bit. But first off, like I said, let's head on over to our house, to Grandma's house. Ooh, seagulls. There's a couple of interesting characters around here. This little kid by here, Snotty. I love him so much. I talk to him all the time. Grandma was calling for you, Link. And so was my mom. I love him. I love his design so much. Then there's this woman. Did your sister Avril find you? Yeah. Everyone's like, you might want to go and see your grandmother. You might want to go and see your grandmother. Let's go and see your grandma. Yeah, a little bit of information. You can pick up jars. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can make her drop that jar, but I can't quite remember how. Anyways, this is Grandma's house. Noted by the upside down Triforce sort of symbol. Where's she do? Let's go upstairs. Oh. Come on, up we go, Link. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link. Rinky Dink. Try these on. Maybe I should have called him Rinky Dink. That would have been... Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Yeah, the green garb. You knew it. You knew it was coming. But if you're playing on New Game Plus, you have the option. I think you have the option, or do you have to do it? Where you can have Link wear these pajamas all the time through the game. But as for the original playthrough, you're wearing these. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hint, hint. And there happens to be a shield there as well. Ooh, we got changed right in front of Granny. Does all this make sense to you? Yeah. It's a peaceful time now. I think that opening cutscene, I think it was referring to like Ocarina of Time, where Ganondorf got evil and turned everything dark and all that crap, like it does in Ocarina of Time. And now it's referring to, you'll see it as we go through the game. Everything's underwater, and we're on an island, Outset Island. There's different islands around the water, and we'll get around to that sort of stuff as we go. Can we talk to you again? Yeah, let's go call Owl. That's what she wants us to do. So let's get going. As in any other Zelda game, or mostly unless you have a Roc's Feather, or Cape, or something, you can't jump. So it automatically jumps for you and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, next thing we're going to do, let's head on over back to the watchtower where Owl is. You can see her up there just about. If I press R3 by her, you can sort of... You can't really zoom in yet. There is a way to do it later, but we haven't got that yet. Okay, let's get these rupees over by her, shall we? Why not? We've waited long enough. If you talk to that guy, he's like, oh my god, there's rupees. So, blue rupees are worth 5. Yellow rupees are worth 10. You can also get red, which is worth 20. Purple for 50. Orange for 100. I think silver give you 200, am I right? And I think that's about as far as it goes. Go away, Snotty. I've had enough of you. I just changed my clothes because you got snot all over them. Honest, that was why. Anyways, plenty to do around here, like I said. So, let's call on Avil. I take it that's how you pronounce her name. Avil? 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 I think she's great. I think she's great as the character. She's like Sarah from Ocarina of Time, Sarah. She's got that sort of innocence to her and things, you know. Yeah. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? I don't know if she made it, did she? Wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Looks pretty loose. Guess they're pretty neat though. But then there's layers. Can you close your eyes and hold out your hand, just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! He did not shut his eyes. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to YXOR, and this is how you get to zoom in and stuff like that. Using the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to set them. We're not going to be doing that. Do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. And you have got to do this. So, if we press plus, and we're going to go down to it and press X, I guess. And then press X to use it. And then zoom in. You're looking at the red post box. Yeah, we could do. Yes, I am. Oh, right. Gotta leave it there for a bit, have we? Yeah, I'm trying to. I genuinely am. Ah, there we go. It wouldn't activate. That was odd. It normally does it straight away. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? A little bit. The sky, look up at the sky. Oh no! Right in the middle of the forest. She needs help. Yes, she does. It's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. It's too dangerous to go alone. Okay then, so hint now. Need something to fight it off with. Remember Granny was saying, or Grandma was saying, oh my god, only Orca knows the way of the old sword play. Well, that's where we're heading to next then. Yeah. So let's get going. I've actually done a bit of research for this series. You'd be proud of me. You should be. I don't do it very often. so I'm actually making notes and everything. But yeah, this is my Oh, one of my all-time favourite games of all time. Especially Zelda games. There was a lot of controversy about this game, you know, when it first came out. It was the colourful art style instead of the serious darkness of, like, Ocarina of Time. Oh, shit, talking. So, over here is Orca's house. Yeah, press ZL and then E. There we go. ZL is lock on. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there is nothing around to target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know? It's quite handy. There are myriad of ways to use targeting, quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. Yeah, there's like notes around his room about different little tricks and stuff, which I'm not going to bother with. I'll try and mention them as we go along, instead of spending the time doing that. Let's just go and see his brother. Are they brothers? They're about the same age, right? They're both quite old. Here he is. So, if you wanted to, you can have a look around. You can pick up jars by pressing A, chuck them. Sometimes rupees come out. I love it. Okay, let's talk to him then. What's the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it's no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Hey, very good. First lessons, horizontal slice, just press B. Yep, keep going until it says very good. Will do. Oh, I remember when this game first came out, it was so ahead of its time. Like, the way you could do different things while fighting. So you can lock on and do a vertical slice by just because you're locked on. And it feels so satisfying every time you make a hit because of the colour and the sound, and it's just really nice. Okay, thrust next. Tilt forward and press B while locked on. Keep thrusting. Filth. Next, spin attack. Hold B briefly. Or, right, so first thing we're going to do, we'll try what it said. Hold B a bit. Or you can rotate like it said then. Rotate the analog stick, and it's quicker than holding down, but it takes a little bit more technique, I guess. The Parry Attack. Target with ZL until you see A with a sharp spiky thing, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. So let's get back a bit to make it easier, I think. There it is. You can get behind an enemy as well, if they have like shields and stuff. It's really good. There it is. It's a really useful technique. Jump attack next, so press A while you're pressing forward, while locked on. Otherwise you'll just roll if you don't lock on. There we go. Yeah, it was a fine display. You're welcome. Bet I haven't seen that very many times in your life. I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Okay, we got our first sword, the hero sword. Sounds important. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with a desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. So if you forget any of this stuff, you can talk to him again, he'll train you again, or you can like attack. I think like wooden dummies and stuff appear. Am I wrong? I think so. And you can just practice around the place on logs and all that. So there's more to do there later, but we just can't do it yet. Next thing we want to do then, we're going to head on over, and we're going to head on up to the forest. The Fairies Forest is what it's actually called. Now we have a sword, we can cut grass, we can destroy jars. Like, it ain't like in Minish Cap where you have to get an ability to destroy jars with your sword. You can just do it. I think was it Minish Cap or was it one of the other 2D ones? I think it was Minish Cap. Yeah. Ooh, a pirate ship. Yarg. Anyways. So it's up here. This is where the Fairies Forest is. It reminds me a lot of... I'm not going for that. It's not worth it for 1 rupee. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of when you go to the Lost Woods in Hoooooy Forest. At Hoooooy Village. Yeah, it's locked off. This is why you need your sword. There we go. But yeah, it reminds me of that in Ocarina of Time anyway. Just a bit out of the way of the main island, the main village even. So you need to move the right analog stick to move it around a bit. Nothing much up there right now. That'll be for later in the game, really. Fairy fountain site ahead. Increase your fortune. Not quite yet. Let's go. Can't cut these, can you? I don't think you actually can. There are some later on who can. There we go. Into the Fairies Forest. There she is. She looks like a pirate. While you're going through here, you can cut grass and sometimes get rupees. Or, under these logs, under these logs, if I rolled. No, not this one then. Okay, I got mistaken. There are some logs around here you can crawl into and get like decent amount of money out of them to kick the game off. But before we do that, let's kill off our first enemy. This guy is called the Buck Goblin. And they are extremely easy. Like, they are definitely early game enemies. A rupee, nice. So, if we go into this log, this is the one I was thinking of. Down you go. ZR, there we go. And a red rupee. Like I said earlier, they're worth 20 rupees. Amazing. Fantastic, great. I can't remember what word this game gives. You know, like in some Zelda games, every time you find a chest with rupees in it, it'll say nice or great, depending on which type of rupee you get. I think this one does that. It does. It definitely does. Joy is my favourite. So it's a boulder there. You know, there's a sign outside talking about a fairy. Well, that's where it is. We just can't get to it yet. Not two of them. Oh god, I got hurt. Not so it didn't do much damage. Quarter of a heart. But at the same time, we've only got 3 hearts to start with. I love it. And that's our sister, carried off. You want to come with us on our ship? Yeah, we need to save her. And you want to get revenge on the bird, so it all works out. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates. The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Ooh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where'd you get off buttoning on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment, and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time travelling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? Hint. No matter whether you heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point's that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Without a word of thanks. Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumours about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. And one more thing, once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. Yeah, say goodbye. It's true. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. So we need to do everything we can for now. You can talk straight to them, and they'll just say, go and get a shield. But, yeah, so we'll go and get the shield now. You'll have a chance to do other stuff once you get the shield anyway, so don't worry about it. It's not until you talk to them that you actually sort off. Granny! Granny! What is it, Link? Tell Grandma what's troubling you. Where's Owl? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Oh, I wish she was. Here, oh! It's gone. She knew it. She knew it, really. Link. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. Legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold ZR to defend. Holding nothing. I absolutely love Grandma's theme. It's so nice, so nice. So, anyways, now that we've got the shield, let's head on under Grandma's. Oh, get down, Link. House. I think you can go in by here. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was around the side or by here, because I wasn't getting it. 37 rupees. Right now, our max amount of rupees is 500, so it's not a huge amount considering how easily we got those 37. When you can get rupees though with 100 or more, you know, it can fill up pretty quick. Here we go. This is what we came down here for. 100 rupees. It'll be useful. There'll be a couple of things to do soon. Very soon. That will eat up those rupees. We'll be spending 80 of them not too far into the future, actually. Notice while you're crawling under things, you have these arrows that turns. Sometimes you have choices left or right, and that's why it does that, really. As for now, no choices. Okay. I think there's somewhere else to go around this side, though. No? Nah, mistaken. Okay. Next thing we want to do, then, I can see a couple of rupees over by here. Let's get them. There are quite a few things I want to do, actually. Mostly just giving you rupees. So, let's grab him. Let's put away our sword by pressing A, but and crawl up behind the pig. Nope. Got him. And if we come up here to the pig pen, you'll notice that 3 pigs have gone missing. Or you'll be told if you talk to her. So every time we put a pig in here... Thank you so much! She wants a pet pig. Oh, that's nice. So every time we put a pig in here, out of the 3, we will get 20 rupees. Nearly spoilt that. Yeah, there are even more of them. Don't look well. No, I don't suppose we would. Right. There's one that's pretty tricky to find. I think it's down by here somewhere. Whoa, can we get up? We can. Ha, I've never come up here, I don't think. Can we actually do anything up here? No, not really. Alright, down we go. Right, anyway, I think... Ah, here's a pig. This is one I want. He's the black pig. Makes me think he's harder to catch because he looks more unique than the pink ones. Oh, there you go. It's taking a while. They're tricky because once you come out of crawling, sometimes pressing A makes you roll and things like that. Because you're obviously still trying to move. Yeah. But this is a nice little mini game. I like this. So we're going to talk to her again. I don't know if maybe you can just get all three and talk to her 3 times. Do you reckon? If anyone knows, chuck it in the comments. 20 rupees. It's good to save up. We will need them, like I said before. Because it's one mini game. Oh my god, it'll eat your rupees. Just eat them. Now, where's the last one? Oh, no, not you. No, neither of you. I think it must be over here. Yeah, I remember where it is. Up here somewhere by this house. I think it's behind. Yeah, there you are, you little munchkin. This one's got a patch. I like how each of the pigs are different. Yeah, got you. I feel like I should be carrying a cuckoo, and I should have flown as I jumped then. Does this game have cuckoos? Yeah, it does, obviously. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm trying to think where you first see the cuckoos in this game. Most Zeldas have them, you know, all over the place. So they're a staple of the series, you know. There's still 1 or 2 other things we can do. I just wanted to get this done first because it's probably the most involved thing you can do on Outset Island for now. Yeah, you go on. Can't let you go. Oh, happy birthday, Link. That's a nice detail. Another 20. Guess I better think up some names for these little unky wonkies. I would. Okay, next thing we're gonna do then. Right, that's something. I didn't want to do it while we was over there because what if you reset the pigs? And I didn't want to risk that. You know what, let's swim a bit. See in the bottom right, you've got the oxygen meter. It goes down slowly. Well, yeah, you've got plenty of time while swimming around, but you can't go too far. You know, so if we go back in green rupee, we don't care enough about 1 rupee. If we go in here, it's another treasure chest. So right, there it is. If we go down through here, we can find... Oh, that's a wall, Link. That's not the chest. Hey, another 20 rupees. Look how many rupees we got. 228. We've barely done anything in the game yet. Barely started it. Last thing I want to do before we actually move on from the island is all the way over the other side of the island by Grandma's house again. I guess we should have really done it while we was over there. But still, let's go. It's not exactly a million miles away, is it? But yeah, this version of the game is so much better. So much better. I'm sure there are, like... There are the people who are like, but they're in the GameCube version, they're in the game I grew up with. Yeah, this game's just a better version. I'm sorry. Over by that. This is called Beadles Boat. We're about to spend a bit of our money that we just earned in here. And you might as well spend some of it, because there's something that you really want to get. And you'll have to get at some point in the game anyway, so you might as well get it now. Yeah, this is Beadle. You see him in Skyward Sword, sort of. You see him in, like, Phantom Hourglass, you know. Bait bag. So you buy this, 20 rupees, that's cheap. You buy this, and then you can put all your bait into it, so you don't use a million slots in your inventory. 8 pouches for stuff. So everything you buy... Ooh, he's going to give us a member's card. We have 1 point saved up. Save up 30 points and we get a silver membership. It's never anything incredible from what I remember. Right, all-purpose bait. I am going to get a couple of these, because we're going to run out of rupees and stuff eventually anyway, so we might as well get a couple. 2 points saved up. Yeah, 2 of these, and we're going to get one of those pale looking like things on the end. So the all what are they called? All-purpose baits. They are for, like, you put them down by animals and they do different things, and you'll see as we go along, we'll have to use them. So, and I'm going to get 2 of the hoipays. These let you control seagulls and you can fly around. Really good, I love them. But we just haven't got any major use from yet. So I'll get one more, another 10 rupees, they're cheap enough. And we still got 130 rupees left over anyway. And we'll need 80 to progress the plot in a bit. So it's all good. So yeah, that's about it. He looked so sad when we left then. So, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode. I am loving it. I love the game and I've been looking forward to making this series for so long, so long. I've been holding off. So, thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.